Hi, everyone. I missed the 1 year anniversary of This's release of The Crown and the Cage God, the first book in my series. It came out on June 1st of 2024, and that 1 year anniversary just passed. I didn't even know it passed until my wife mentioned it this morning, which is why I'm doing this about it. And so I look back, maybe there's some accidental commemoration. Maybe I posted something about it. I didn't. But someone else did. This really genuine person posted this video that morning that was mood enhancing, soul affirming. And I'll talk about it in a second. But first, I rarely watch BookTube kinds of videos because what interests me is real originality, real creativity, and in my opinion, BookTube is like the recycling capital of the world. I get the impression that the content creators just watch other people's videos. If something's getting a lot of clicks, I'll just record myself saying the same thing. And it's one thing if you're a musician, you're in a band, you do a cover song, and you acknowledge the original. Sure. But this isn't that. This is people covering other content creators' ideas and sentences and just pretending it's their own. If you're in a band and you do that, you get sued. If you're in my line of work, in the sciences, and you do that, you probably lose your job and will never be touched by another university ever again. Best case scenario, it doesn't pass the peer review process, and so no one ever reads your work, and it's just a waste of time. But in most places, doing this is behaving in this way is at least naughty, if not altogether illegal, but it really is the customary practice of the platform of BookTube. And then when I do watch these videos, I just get the impression that the person presenting doesn't believe a word they're saying. I want to read books, fantasy books that do this. I want my maps to look like this. I want magic systems to perform these functions, whatever. That's what I want to read. Okay, but there's 100 books that fulfill all of your criteria, and you haven't read any of them, and you're not acknowledging them, citing them. You're not even looking for them. You're just saying sentences that 50 other people have said before you for clicks. I think if the soul of a person is authenticity, these people are selling that soul for clicks. What a bargain for the underlord. That's the cheapest soul contract there is. So I just don't really connect with BookTube. BookTube doesn't connect with me either, and that's okay. The feeling's mutual. It's totally fine. We all get to like what we like. But once in a while, I encounter a person who's so genuine, and James Mills is one of them. You can just tell his sincerity is there, and he thinks with his own brain and bookshelf, and he cites his sources like a good musician and scientist, and he believes what he's saying. And so when my anniversary passed, and I didn't acknowledge it, he swept in and saved it for me. And it was just so soul affirming. So that's all I wanted to say. I'll post links wherever links can be found.